guys, and welcome to this how-to video. I'm going to give you 3 of my top productivity tips for how to get stuff done when you just aren't feeling it, okay? Number 1, listen, you're going to not be feeling like it all the time. That's just what I've learned in my life. Willpower is this, it just goes away. So this is why I'm actually a freak when it comes to automation, because the definition of automation is setting things up once and then it runs without you. So what I did is I learned how to combine automation with my normal everyday life. So I set up systems so I don't have to choose to be productive over and over again. It just happens. So one really easy example of how this looks is in eating healthily, right? So sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, anything's possible for me. Fitness queen. I'm never eating a carb again, right? So you're like, this is amazing. And then like 2 days later, you're like, well, I think I love carbs and I think I need all of them. It's too hard, right? To go back and forth. So when you've decided to move forward on a certain path, what you can do is you can set up the systems once so that you don't have to actually choose over and over again. So really simple example, let's say we're just like, listen, fitness, let's do this. And we decide that every morning we're gonna eat, let's say, egg whites, okay? Now, if you have egg whites in your house, but you also have Pop-Tarts, toaster strudels, and Eggos, all 3 amazing, but let's say you have all 4 of those things, then it's like the first few days you might kill it, right? But over time, all of a sudden it's like that toaster strudel is looking pretty dang good. And then again, if we just take it to chance, we've gone from being like with all these 4 options, like after our willpower goes away, it's just a 25% chance, if even, that we're gonna pick the egg whites. But what you can do instead is choose once so that it will work for you over and over again. So rather than having all these foods, just have the egg whites and literally eliminate these other options so that even when you're not feeling it, even when you wish that you had a toaster strudel, your literal only option is to eat the egg whites or to starve. Your chances of picking the egg whites are gonna go up over and over and over again. I do this with food, fitness, work, relationships. Like you set it up in a way that your systems will allow you to pick what you actually want to pick every single time. So that's number 1, okay? Number 2 is all about making big moves. Not small moves, but big moves. Sometimes when we're not feeling it, it's because we're overwhelmed. And one of the things that I found, I'm a lady with a perpetual, ever-growing list of things to do. And sometimes it just feels totally overwhelming. And so when this happens, what I do, I'll list out every single thing that I want to do, and I'll circle what I call the big moves. And the big moves are simply determined as what are the moves that a CEO would make. Not somebody else, not an employee, not a contractor, like the CEO. What are the things that only a CEO can do? And I'll start with those. And what's amazing is that if you start with the big moves, they often act as dominoes to break down the other ones. Now, as you're going through again, once you determine the big moves, as a CEO with that lens, you're going to start to realize that a lot of the things that you're doing, you probably shouldn't do as a CEO, which means you delegate them to somebody on your team, you delegate them to a software, you eliminate them completely, or you're like, I need to hire somebody right now. But going through the lens of doing the big moves will help you to not feel overwhelmed, which is typically the reason why we aren't feeling it, okay? And then the third thing that you want to do is if you're not feeling it, it's because you have a bad story going through your head. Design hacking is all about how to present stories that convert, not only to others, but to yourself. So if you're not feeling it, what I'd invite you to do is think, okay, what is the actual narrative going on in my head right now? Like what am I actually thinking if I'm not feeling it? Because not feeling it is the result of whatever story is going on in here. And if we can change the story, then we can change what's actually happening on the back end. So identifying your story and choosing to craft a new one. So if you want to learn more details about how to do any of those 3 things, automate your routine so you can guarantee your results. Number 2, picking the big moves. Number 3, changing your story to change your results. Come hang out with us inside of our free Facebook group, Design Hackers Official. But other than that, good luck being productive when you aren't feeling it.